inyong kasama. And for this month, sa ating Yes the Best featured artist, ngayong month ng March, ayan, nabubulol pa ako, medyo excited na kasi ako personally, fan ako ng mga inspirational songs na nilabas nitong singer-songwriter na to. And I'm very happy na ako ang gagawa ng interview sa kanya. Guys, ngayong araw na to, samahan nyo akong kausapin, chikahin, at ano pa ba, hindi naman iintrigahin. More like, samahan nyo ako ma-inspire sa kwento ng ating featured artist for this month. And eto na siya, kasama na natin, no other than Quest! Hi, Quest! Hello!
Hey, what is up?
Ayan.
What is up?
Wait lang, una sa lahat, gusto ko lang sabihin na nakapark ka naman, no? Ayan. Hi, Quest, how are you? How's it been? Grabe. Alam ko, pandemic, dapat bawal lumabas. Technically, wala ka naman sa labas, sa loob ka na ng sasakyan. But how are you? Like, how's life at the moment?
Actually, today, I just enrolled today, first class ko for tactical shooting. So,
wow.
I was at the firing range the whole day, learning. I did lots of drills, so adrenaline, therapeutic for me. Ang dami kong inubos na bala. So, it's a good new hobby for me.
Parang tama nga, parang parang outlet or parang, alam mo yun, ako naniniwala ko na yung mga katulad mong creative talaga na tao, kailangan busy eh. Pero, eto, yung usual na gusto namang malaman ng iyong mga fans, ng mga listeners natin, ng mga viewers natin right now. Can you give us like a walkthrough? Parang, like, how did you start? Ako, alam ko, yung songs mo na talagang sobrang favorite ko, like yung Sige Lang, yung isa, yung malungkot, yung ang video kasama mo si Luis.
Walang hanggan.
That song, alam ko that song is like years ago na. Pero can you give us a short kwento, how did this singer-songwriter, yung career mo with music started?
I accidentally stumbled upon music when I was a kid. Nothing really spectacular. Hindi naman kasi ako yung started singing at the age of 3. Yung wala mga ganon, you know. I grew up in a dysfunctional family, so I don't think I had the luxury of really diving into music. Access ko lang siya sa school pag nagkakantahan kami ng mga classmates ko. Hindi ko naman siya sineryoso. And then I met my manager now when we were still young. He was a producer and kailangan niya ng singer. So I just started singing for him, and then eventually because of repetition, kanta ako ng kanta, na-develop ko rin siya. And then I think my first opportunity to be able to sing in public is through church. I was invited in church, and then eventually I was asked to sing in church. And then, yung people are affirming, telling me, may talent ka pala, Hindi naman ako masyadong naniniwala nun. So, kung iisipin natin, late bloomer ako kasi naglabas ako ng first album ko, I was around 28 years old. So, typically, sa panahon ngayon, peak yan ng mga millennial artists ngayon. But for me, I was just starting back then. So, I just kept writing, trial and error, release songs, becomes a hit, no one likes it, makes it, doesn't make it. So for me, it's just a process of repetition. Gawa lang ng gawa, mag-release lang na mag-release. And eventually, like what you said, the 2 songs that you mentioned were the ones that really propelled me to where I am right now. Sige Lang and Walang Hanggan were monumental songs for me kasi, I was able to win awards. I got recognized in so many, places, and that's just about it. It's nothing really spectacular. It's grit. I just kept grinding. I just kept making music.
Yes.
I felt like there's no other option for me but to make music and to perform. So I dedicated my entire life to this craft.
Wow. And eto may chika kami na before, nabanggit mo na nga to, na you kind of sort of started sa music ministry. So sabi dito, music ministry director ka daw.
Yeah, true.
Can you share us that phase na parang kumbaga sa church ito, tama ba?
Yeah, church. So, I don't know anybody in the industry. As in, I'm when I was invited in church, that's my only opportunity. My pastors would tell me, "Hey, you want to sing in church?" I go, "Yeah, I'll try it out." And then I started singing. I really fell in love with music. I really fell in love with the people that I'm working with. So I was asked if I wanted to go full time in ministry and to be a music director for my church. So I said yes to it. So for 2 years, I was working in church as a full time music director. I handled singers and all that.
So dito din ba galing? Kaya yung mga songs mo talaga were more on the inspiring type na
yes,
parang more on talagang parang it gives you parang motivation. Kasi pagka napakinggan mo siya, it's like, oo, diba? Like, oo, sige lang, kaya mo to. Yung mga ganong level. So is it because you started your music or parang discovering music dahil sa music ministry ninyo?
yeah. More than the music ministry, my career is really rooted with my faith. My music is rooted with my faith, rooted in my faith. So, most probably 99% of the time, the music that I'm going to make is a reflection of my values, is a reflection of what I believe in, it's a reflection of a message that I want to convey to society. So, yun talaga siya.
So, eto, punta naman tayo sa collabs. Ako, ang pinakagusto kong collab mo, if I can remember, is yung the one with the rapper, yung
Looney.
yung parang
Tao lang.
Oo, na parang yung parang like pagbigyan mo ako kasi parang tao lang ako, nagkakamali yung ganon. Yeah, so
tao lang.
Oo, yun. So talking about collaborations, you've been collaborating with different artists. Meron pa bang dream collab ka at the moment? And can you give us like a kwento, like how, like paano to? Since yun nga sabi mo, wala ka naman din talagang masyadong contact or kakilala sa music industry. So like paano yung mga katulad ng collab mo with Looney? That was a good song. So like paano ka napupunta with these collaborations?
Looney was because Looney and I are in the same circle sa hip-hop industry. So we were friends. Before we collaborated, we've been friends for years. So it just so happens that when he was making the song Tao Lang, I was there and I was available. So it was more like an accidental collaboration with Looney, and it worked out well for the both of us.
Yes.
So
plus the message of that song is actually maganda. Parang pasensya na, tao lang, right? Tama ako, 'di ba? Yun. Oh, I can still remember. Grabe. I think pinapakinggan na kita when I was hindi ako nagkakamali. No, like 7 years ago. Sabihin ko sana college, hindi naman ako masyadong bata. well, eto na lang, talking about collaborations. Meron ka bang future project or like a dream collaboration at the moment? Sino pa yung mga artist, especially yung mga bago ngayon, mga bagong artist na ang dami na rin na parang katulad mo na parang inspirational din yung gustong message ng songs nila. Meron ka bang ganong collaboration na nakikita or like dream collab?
I think in my situation in where I am right now, I think there's no dream collab. I think I want to focus my energy more on helping those up and coming artists that need exposure, because getting to where I am right now, there's so many artists that supported me and helped me too. So I want to be able to pay it forward, and imbis na mangarap ako na gusto kong makakolab si ganito, I want to look for these artists, these young artists that need that opportunity, and I hope I can give it to them, and I would love to give it to them. So now I'm focused more dun sa mga young guns, those are mga bagong salta na nangangarap sa industriya.
Ayun. I guess kasi ito din yung ito din yung experience mo when you were starting, sabi mo nga kanina, because talagang sariling sikap siya for you. Diba? Ang ganda pa rin. Very inspirational pa rin. So, eto, yung latest single mo, we have a chika about your latest single, Ikaw Lang. Can you like make kwento what this song is about? Kailan mo to ginawa? During pandemic din ba to? Ako alam ko ang dami kong mga music singer-songwriter na nakagawa talaga ng kanta during pandemic. So isa ba to sa mga fruits of pandemic? The nicer, the better fruits of pandemic for you? Yeah,
definitely. Kasi not only were we isolated, but we were deprived of things, being able to meet up with your loved ones, to go out on dates. I mean, I'm currently single. That's why Ikaw Lang is a song that I wrote for my future partner.
Mm.
There was no particular person in mind, but when I was writing it, I want to write her a song. I was explaining it nga to a recent interview. I was like, I wrote a song. It's like writing a letter to my future partner. I put it in a bottle and I threw it in the ocean with hopes of her finding it in the shore. So, parang yung idea ko with Ikaw Lang. I wrote that song because there's some lines there and I said, Giliw kung nasan ka man, aking paghahandaan, walang hanggan. So, it was really, I was telling her, whoever she is, that even right now, I don't know you yet, but I'm preparing myself for you. So,
Grabe, ang ganda naman. Pwede bang sample? Like a few lines. Your favorite line from that song. Baka pwede namang sample. Baka pwede namang kantahin.
Favorite line ko would probably be Damdamin at pilit pinatulog, pag-ibig o handa na bang mahulog, giliw kung nasan ka man, aking paghahandaan, walang hanggan ngayong gabi. So that was my...
O, diba? Nako, girls. Kung sino, girl pala. Kung sino man yung girl, pagbibigyan mo niya yung kanta na yan, siguradong kikiligin. Diba? Na parang, paparinig mo sa kanya yun, ginawa ko to, hindi pa kita nakikilala kasi ready na ako para sa'yo. Grabe naman, sana all. Sana all. Well, eto na lang, no, last few questions for you, Quest. Anything you look forward to? Of course, aside from, sabi mo nga kanina, you are focusing on helping yung mga aspiring artists. What else? Anything more we na your fans can also look forward sa'yo?
More music. Actually, I'm releasing more music in a couple of months. I made a promise that I'm gonna release all the songs I've written during the pandemic. So...
All the songs? Mukhang marami yan
Marami talaga siya. So I released, Ikaw Lang is part of an EP para sa'yo, 5 songs yon. And then I think in a few months, I'm releasing another EP, 5 songs ulit. And then I'm gonna release another set of songs. So I'm gonna be releasing a lot of songs in the next few months.
Mukhang mukhang sobrang naging productive si Quest nung pandemic. Nung ECQ talagang mukhang may kota ka, parang everyday may isang kantang nagagawa. Grabe yan. So eto, sige, eto na lang, parang wrap-up question natin to sa'yo. Dito sa mahiwagang bowl ko. May bowl talaga, imaginary bowl. Quest, can you make us, or can you tell us, what is the state of OPM today? May pang-universe na bowl ako dito. Imaginary.
The state of OPM as a whole, I'd say OPM right now is thriving amidst the pandemic. It's thriving in a sense that there's no dominating genre. Everyone's appreciating different songs. I can see artists supporting artists. I can see fan base supporting other fan base. You know, it's thriving in a sense that, because during my time, when I was starting in the industry, it was just either you're being played on the radio or you have to be on TV, and people should buy your CDs. Way harder during the older times with cassette and radio, TV. But now it's thriving and the access is wider because there is Spotify, you have YouTube, you have SoundCloud. So sobrang thriving niya, and you can succeed in the industry even if you're not on TV. You can have such an amazing career even if you're not, being shown on the top TV shows right now.
Yes.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. The playing field is being leveled. Whether you're the big name or you're starting, you have the opportunity to make it big. So, sobrang thriving ng OPM ngayon.
And message for aspiring artists like you na merong gustong message na ibigay sa kanilang listeners, sa kanilang fans?
You're a creative, so keep creating. If you're a songwriter, every season, every day is an opportunity for you to write. Don't miss out. Always repetition, consistency. I guarantee you a hit song is about to be made by you. So don't give up just because you just made one song. Just keep creating. Maybe your hit song is gonna come out on the 34th or maybe the 2nd. Some of you it might even be the first song you create, but you've been procrastinating if you want about writing a song. just keep creating, and eventually, I guarantee you're gonna write a hit song that's going to touch millions of people.
There you go. Consistency is the key, mga best. Kay Quest na mismo nang galing and based on experience din, di ba? Thank you so much, Quest, for sharing us your kwento and your words of wisdom na very inspirational, no? Inspiring para sa mga, lalo na yung mga aspiring artists out there. So, eto na lang. Can you invite our viewers right now? Saan kanila pwedeng i-follow? Saan kanila pwedeng ma-stalk? Where can they, get latest stories and the chicas about you, yung iyong mga social media pages?
I'm more of Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Twitter, it's @officialquest. Instagram is @jointhequest. Facebook, just key in Quest. And I just want you guys to go on Spotify more than anything else. My Instagram is optional. The social media is optional for me. I'd rather you go to my Spotify and YouTube and check out my music there. So that's all I want.
There you go. Check nyo po si Quest sa kanyang Spotify. Pero eto pala, wait lang. Last na question na to. Sorry, dapat kanina ko pa to tinanong nung nagsisimula tayo. Bakit Quest?
I guess I wanted to not come up with a name, but I wanted to come up. I didn't want a career, but I wanted to create a movement. I wanted to create a movement. Quest, because I want to create music that will take you on a journey. I want to create music that will take you from sadness to joy, from darkness to light, from confusion to clarity, from weakness to strength. So when you listen to me, I want you to go on a quest. That's why I chose the name Quest. I feel like it's beyond me as a person. It's beyond me as one person to encapsulate what I do. So I wanted to come up with a name that represents my vision, not just me as an artist.
Thank you so much, Quest! Maraming salamat, guys. Ang ating featured artist ngayong buwan ng March, Quest! Yay! Thank you so much.
Salamat. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat for giving us your time. Mag-ingat ka. I know, mabiyahe ka pa pauwi. And guys, ayan, abangan ninyo more of Quest and of course itong ating full interview kung pwede mong ulit-ulitin para marinig mo ulit-ulit yung mga sinabi ni Quest para naman ma-inspire tayo pareho-pareho. Guys, hanggang sa susunod, until next month para sa ating featured artist dito lang sa Yes the Best. Ako po si Sexy Megan. This is the Millennials Choice 101.1. Yes, the best. Bye, Besh! Quest, thank you so much. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Yes, the